Yes, the English are shit at foreign languages, but it's not our fault. Let's find out why. So let's start at school. I studied French, German, Spanish and Italian. And what happens, you learn boring words and grammar that you never use, and you never actually get to speak the language because all your classmates rip the shit out of you. But don't worry kids, if you're lucky, you get to do a 2-week language exchange with some weird foreign kid who insists on speaking English with you.
No, it is normal in Italia to shower together, don't worry. Don't be scared, cat. Come, continue to practice our English.
However, the language teachers only have a few hours a week with you, so we can't really blame everything on them. But then, how do you actually learn a language outside of school? Well, let's ask our counterparts on the continent.
Yeah, coming from Germany, when I was younger, of course, I listened to lots of minimal techno, but lots of English music as well, which helps to learn words.
Yeah, and in the Netherlands, apart from the grass and the plants, we're also pretty lucky to have all the cartoons, the series, the films in English. It makes it pretty easy for the youngsters.
So let's compare that to the UK, where historically French is the most taught language. How many French songs have made a UK #1 in the past 50 years? How many French films can you name apart from Amelie? And think about this, there are 1,000 channels on UK television, one of which is in French. But at least we motivate people in the right way.
Learning a language is a surefire way to get you a job. Think about the transferable skills.
So if for some weird reason that has got your juices flowing, it still doesn't change the fact that you have no cultural introduction to languages. And is that actually true? So for jobs in the UK, based in the UK, how many jobs actually require a foreign language? And let's face it, in the UK we're also surrounded by people who constantly tell us,
What's that, brother? Learn a foreign language? Everyone speaks English anyway, don't it? There's no point.
so let's mix the fact that you have no cultural introduction to languages. You then are taught boring grammar and words that you never actually use. You constantly hear that everyone speaks English anyway, and the only other motivation you're given to learn a language is that it's going to get you a job, which ultimately isn't really true in the UK. So yes, the English are shit at languages, but it's not our fault.
And you can always get away with a dos cervezas and a gracias anyway, so yeah.
So the reason for this video is that the English are not innately bad at languages, we just haven't been given the right tools to learn. And there needs to be a huge cultural shift in order for this to change and for us to get rid of our stereotype. So if you agree with what I'm saying and also want to see a change,
Then shut up and share the video, my friends.